Hey everybody out there, this is Chris Gold, live, not really, you're watching this on YouTube, so joke's on you, at New Orleans Comic-Con. Right now we're standing in the retro game booth from Game Over Video Games. I'm standing beside Tian right now, and we're going to ask him a few questions about what their goals and ambitions are going into the future. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Chris Gold. I'm the personality of America. What do you feel is the one thing that y'all want to push towards retro? Why y'all going to this
It's still very accessible, still very much and accessible, through our stores and everything like that. So, yeah, I mean, we just want everyone to know that the retro video game scene is still there, it's still alive. People still play it, they still collect it, and through our stores, everyone will be able to get the games that you saw, know and love, and be able to show the younger generation the games, where the games came from. That's our goal.
Chris Gold has another question. Do you feel that where retro games came from, do you think that we should try to stray that to how the storylines and the basis around each game was actually brought up? Or do you think that we should keep going with it and just keep making sequels?
I mean, that really depends. I've seen really good revamps and reimaginings, and I've seen really bad ones. So, I mean, yes, exactly. I'm going to try to forget about it. But it really just depends. I mean, new is good. You don't want to just keep doing the same thing over and over for your graphics. I mean, that's going to get boring. So innovation is always important. But every here and there for the really beloved franchises that deserve a reimagining, like they're doing the Tomb Raider. They've done let's see, they're redoing Tomb Raider. I'm trying to think of Bionic Commando. I mean, they tried. That's an example. Yeah, it was an example of one of the ones that kind of fell flat. So it really depends. I mean, it depends on the developers if they have the passion for it, and if they can do it right, then by all means. But not just to keep redoing the same thing. Like I said, I mean,
it's just how they push it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you feel that the value of retro gaming is more important than just or do you think that any video game should be collected because it's the history?
Yeah, I mean, we're very much all about the history of the video games, but that depends on the individual. Some people just play games casually. It's very rare to find someone that doesn't play some sort of video games these days. Facebook games and mobile phone games, but not everyone likes to collect them. Not everyone needs a shelf of Nintendo stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But for the collectors market out there, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We think that it's great that people are out there actively hunting for super rare Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games, and that's something that we do support. But to each their own. I mean, it's not something that everyone should go for. It could be
if everybody went for it, then not everybody would get it.
Right.
So it would be kind of hard. I mean, when you're looking at a Nintendo World Championship cartridge right now, it's going for like 15 grand on eBay. So there's only what, I believe 10, 11 left because some guys out there buying all up in California and destroying it. If y'all haven't heard about that, it's happening. But what particular game do you feel was the strongest? This is your opinion. I want to hear it.
First, I mean, it really is, it's kind of mainstream and kind of typical, but the Mario franchise. I mean, when you say Mario, everyone knows Mario. That's why we got Mario 3 running right now. They walk by and they hear the music and they're like, I recognize that from somewhere.
Here the kids never get it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we do. I mean, we just love the whole video game culture. That's what Game Over specialty is. Just any of them.
All right. You told me earlier that y'all have your headquarters is in Austin, Texas. you have a store in Houston, and then you also have a store in San Antonio. All right. With any ambitions, since y'all are being successful in building multiple stores, do y'all feel like branching out like towards Dallas or El Paso, or maybe even possibly like out in other states?
Definitely. I mean, we can't go into specifics, you know, on where we're going to be because we don't know. But we don't plan to stop in Texas. I mean, we actually do have an online store. So when you think about it, technically we're global. You can get our stuff from anywhere as long as you have internet. But yeah, I mean, as long as we have the support of gamers, you know, they come into our stores and they go into our museums. We actually have museums in our stores where we have like classic systems behind glass, and you know, they just get sucked back into it. As long as we keep getting that, you know, we'll continue to grow. But yeah, so we, like I said, we don't plan on stopping.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna go and wrap this up, man. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was hopefully it's a great success to any ambitions and
appreciate that.
stuff that goes on in the future. This is Chris Gold, and we are done here. We are moving on. Let's find somebody else more important.